Hello and welcome to episode 63 for the GERA Cup. Today we're gonna have Sonik against EnTe right now, a German player against a Ukrainian player, and EnTe against a Night Elf, and this is the new resolution that you can choose in Warcraft. It's 16:9 and it looks hell lot of a different world where this is coming from. You can see it already EnTe spawning here on the left hand side of Echo Isles as the red spawning on that player, and his ally on the other side, or not his ally, we are not in a 2-on-2 environment anymore, and his opponent on the other side is Sonik, the crazy one, the crazy Ukrainian Night Elf who starts here in the yellow trunks. He's starting things with the Ancient of War here, as well as that Altar of Elders, and as you can see it, I don't know, I don't want to, what can I say about this? The entire screen is so big that you get so much information at once. It's crazy. What's supposed to be a hack, like from back in the day where people actually invented this to be a hack to have like more vision over your opponent, now turns out to be the real 16:9, and it feels really odd if you see it the first time. I just experienced it myself. I haven't casted a game, I haven't played a game, I have not even seen a game in 16:9, so this is my first hand experience handing it over to you right now, guys. It is that archer coming out of the Ancient of War. We're gonna have a demon hunter here for Sonik, and I will of course start with the DK. We're gonna see ghouls, no graveyard yet, he's skipping out on that one recently. He really likes his ghoul play in the earlier stages of the game. We have the Acolyte Scout encountering that Moonwell, checking on what's going on here. Knocking at the door of the Moonwell, it's still constructed. Do we have improved graphics? I don't really see that the... No, I don't think that the models improved or anything improved there. It's only like the area that you can cover with the screen. It's ridiculously great. And it's so huge. It's just crazy, and I really like it. It will give people like a lot more information to deal with, to work with, and whatever they can do with that. So it will of course be really good for everyone to play like this. On the other hand, it's only available on W3 Arena, so do not get hyped. It's not a new Blizzard patch hitting us here with some more content to follow up. It's basically just what you can see right now. It's on W3 Arena. It's still the old patch. It's still 1.26. We do not have any improvements on 1.27 yet. This is a competitive environment where you can use it. But beside that, any other kind of tournaments like worldwide, when you play against Chinese in China for the WCA, for example, you will not be able to use that tool. So I'm not sure if for a competitive player it would be a good idea to play this kind of resolution. Of course, in the end, you will not be able to use the advantages, and it will become a disadvantage when you face off against other players in an offline environment where you have to play that old kind of stretched 16:9 and not this beautiful 16:9 that you can see right now. Let's go into the game. We see a clause of attack here for the Demon Hunter of Sonik already. He tries to get that skeleton. It will take some time. Let's go of it. In the meantime, the ghouls were creeping for EnTe here already. We'll get the experience for the Ogre Warrior. Gets himself a circlet, not a clause of attack. Needs to be careful with one of the ghouls. Also, clicking the unit is kind of odd right now. Becomes a little harder because it feels like we are zoomed out a little bit and all the hitboxes are like smaller. It will not be really beneficial for an undead player, I guess, especially when you play ghouls, because the hitboxes are so slow. And now he's clicking there. I think he probably clicked on the minimap, and also not sure if he's using that new kind of 16:9, but it feels like normally you do not see this. Another mana burn hits the DK. He keeps burning him, so absolutely nothing going on there. We have people witnessing like so far, no drop frames for the stream. I hope you guys are doing good there. Should not be lagging in any kind of way here, but who knows, probably I should restart after this game and see if a restart can solve a few of these issues. But Sonik is now going for the ghoul. We'll probably get this one. The aura still gets him super fast. Is there a frost tower in the main base? There's no frost tower. He wanted to squeeze in between the buildings, could not do so, and now he finds himself up against the level 2 Demon Hunter and a very aggressive Sonik right here, right now. The mercs got pulled out earlier from the mercenary camp on Sonic's side. Now with the priest and the berserker, he adds some more additional forces, dispels both of the skeletons, is really aggressive here in the face of the undead player with the archer and that berserker that just throws out the crazy axes and is doing so much damage. The few ghouls cannot really keep up with the pressure from the Night Elf, and now EnTe has to be careful. That graveyard will be cancelled. It was about to be done, is cancelled now, so tier 2 take will not be beneficial in any way. He will get a second hero, but that's it. Can he get the surround? No, he misses on that one. Will he lose a ghoul in the process? Needs to be very careful once that Berserker so bad. Blocks it with the DK beautifully, but cannot get it in the end. And he will be punished with a ghoul kill here. Another ghoul will probably die. That coil gets to him in the very last second. He will stay alive for now. On the other side, we see a few archers. Maybe he can block that one off. But also Sonik not willing to sacrifice that Berserker for now. And finally, we're gonna see a surround. Night of players seem to be like somewhere else on the map. Probably constructing his tier 2 buildings. Gonna check that one in a second. Of course, there's the panda coming already. Graveyard got cancelled, so the Night of player is in a really good position. That what I wanted to say. Sorry guys, first game of today, always like a little bit of a struggle. 2 Ancient of Lores coming, tier 2 tech is already done. On the other side we see Demon Hunter Panda still being aggressive in the face of the Undead player. That Graveyard is being constructed again. The Ghoul is now microed into the main base. We have finally a Frost Tower, but can this really change the story or the pace of the game? We see that the Demon Hunter is about to be surrounded. We still have one Breath of Fire that he could use. DK coming back to the party, wants to get the surround on the first hero of the Night of player, but there's another Ghoul about to go down. Demon Hunter dives in deep. Frost Tower slows him in the very last second. One miss, but the Panda will be the target of choice for the Under player. EnTe should get a surround on that one. Demon Hunter is slowed down. The Ghoul escapes. The Panda has to pay the price. And the Demon Hunter uses the Town Pole, tries to get the Panda out in time and does so. Well done there by Sonik. Gets an Ancient of Wonders right now, as well as 2 Ancient of Lores, as I said it, in his main base. Both of them done already. Tier 3 tech is started. Thank you very much for the resub. 12th month in a row. Craig Norris, you're crazy, mate. Thank you very much for the 1-year anniversary. I hope you're having a good time. Thank you for your ongoing support, mate. I hope everything is good on your side. Does people actually have lag on stream? Because I hope everything is good, because for my computer it looks pretty good and convincingly. But yeah, we're gonna figure out about that. Seems like that this stretched out 16:9 also uses a little bit more of my processor capacity. We have the Panda is about to be surrounded here by the skeletons and the ghouls, and he misses another surround. Seems like EnTe's ghoul micro is not on point today. Can he get the surround finally? There is a mana potion that he can use to get a few more coils out. That Ancient of War is down. Is he using that? No, yes, now he uses it. Staff of Preservation, very last second. Panda escapes, heals up at the Moonwells, and should be good for now. In the end, he killed one ghoul, consumed that mana potion. The coil went into nothing, if I saw that correctly. It seemed like he wanted to coil the hero there. He wanted to kill the Panda, but the Staff of Preservation, keeping that one alive. Now we still see 2 heroes for the Night Elf player. Tier 3 tech is reached already for EnTe. He will go with the Frenzy Ghouls, 1 Fiend, and the Lich is waiting to pop out of that altar here to get that Orb of Corruption Dispel coming out of the Drides, dispelling all the skeletons. Get some more experience for his heroes, but since the Ancient of War is gone, he will always take damage while he's creeping. And until the bears come out, this might be a problem. But the DK, he cannot really do all that much. He cannot really be like a pain in the ass here. He cannot really steal any creeps without mana that he could use for another coil. Level 2 and almost level 3 Demon Hunter already on the field. Panda will go up to level 2 by finishing that one. We see that the experience bar just jumped up to level 2. The Lich is waiting. Level 1, he's out. We have 1 statue. Frenzy is kicking in already for the undead player. No more rod and no orb. Of course, he will get the orb first before he buys another round of rod. 2 Drides on the field. We have that 1 bear, and it seems like Sonik wants to keep the aggression up. He wants to be in the face of his opponent, or at least still if you steal a few creeps, because he feels like, you know, this is the strong phase of my strat. This is where I really shine, and I can take camps from your side. Echo Eyes, it's really crucial. If you steal like a camp of your opponent, he will just like have a lot of trouble getting back into the game, especially if you steal the big ones. This is not a big one necessarily, it's an orange camp, but it's just a few Murlocs. But for example, if you steal the mercenary of your opponent, that is always crucial here on this map. Excuse me, guys. And see what's going on. We have 3 bears already. Breath of Fire hitting the ghouls. We do not have a heal scroll here for the undead player. Will he try to get another surround off? He gets burned in the very last second. Coil was about to hit him, but the level 1 Nova is also not that impressive. 4 bears now with the master upgrade kicking in, and it feels like EnTe is struggling so hard. And yeah, I don't really see him coming back from that. Because like against Ruden, he had somewhat of a better game, but Sonik with this really aggressive style, being in his face, knowing all the phases of the game, dictating the pace of the game as well. is just crushing his opponent. The deny on the skeleton is cute, but what is it worth if the ground is covered with the corpse of the ghouls? Everything just died. 49 supply for Sonik. 34 supply only remain for EnTe, and he finds himself in such a desperate position. Only one fiend, one statue that remain here for him. The destroyer upgrade is not even researched yet. He gets another ziggurat, but this is just like picture perfect for the Night Elf player. Seems like if he gets the Panda up to level 3, he will be in a fantastic position. He's probably not even going to lose the Dryad. Nope, he's not. The Panda is approaching the army yet again from the Undead player. We see that the statues are in position to heal up, but you can heal up to Fiends and to Heroes, but he's not even level 3, the DK. Lich still level 1, barely any XP. And yeah, it looks horrible. It looks horrible for my fella country mate, Mr. EnTe, against the very good and in a very good shape Night Elf player here from the Ukraine, Sonik. He's playing this really good. Like, don't get me wrong, sometimes I like strongly dislike some stuff that Night Elf players put off, but he is dictating the pace from the get-go, going aggressive, killing that graveyard, killing a lot of ghouls, and just punishing the opponent. Also the mana burns, usually if you see a level 1. Now we see Bashes coming on the DK. He's blocked now and slowed by the creeps. He's even surrounded. Needs to use the town portal, and at this point Chechi might say, you know what? You just leave the game, because this one is pretty much over. And as it seems, Sonik now stealing that mercenary camp that I told you guys earlier. If you get that one, it's definitely crucial, because you get a nice item, you get a huge chunk of experience, and you steal it from your opponent. The Panda just died to the heroes of the Undead. He just went to the main base. A big micro mistake there. In the end, it will probably not be punished as hard, but there's no Staff of Preservation. If he gets the first hero as well and kills both of the heroes, that would be crucial. But yeah, the Panda just went to the Undead main base. While he town portal out, sacrificed his life. Maybe just wanted to dance in front of him and make fun. Who knows? We have the Acolyte now being parked in front of that Goblin Merchant, and he will figure out that the Night Elf player is about to creep that one. Gives him the time to either creep jack or go for the expansion here. We have the level 3 DK level 2 Lich, and as it seems, he prefers to have some more experience on his heroes. Maybe get his Lich up to level 3, get like a 3rd and 4th statue, and transition into Destroyer play to melt these bears. We have seen it against Ruden as well throughout the King of the Hill series that they played last Wednesday. And speaking of the King of the Hill, you can already use the exclamation mark KOTH for the upcoming one. We're gonna have Loliat, Sock, and some other players hitting the floor on Wednesday, starting 6 p.m. First time 6 p.m. Before that, it was already only 8 p.m. So we're gonna go 2 hours earlier so that it is a little bit easier for a Korean to stay awake and play that best of 5. A Tree of Life. Sonik even expanded in the meantime. 65 supply for him, 47 or 50 supply it is for the Undead player now. Can EnTe really do all that much? The Night Elf player wants that fight. Level 4 DH here, going for the fight. Mana burning that Lich. We have the Destroyers on the field. That Nova hit them beautifully, slowing down their attack, as well as doing a lot of damage here. The Destroyers, but also fighting the creeps here, being ensnared all the time. Their piercing damage, as well as the Hippogriffs. We do not see Web yet. He kills one of the bears, but the Panda finally comes back to the party. DK needs to be careful. Still a heal scroll that he could use, is not using that one. Loses a Destroyer. No coil is used. Now he uses that heal scroll, not using the mana potion yet. DK dropping low, wants to get the focus on the DH, uses the Invo potion as well as the replenishment potion on top of that. Abomination is retreating as well as one Fiend, but since he doesn't have Web, the Hippogriffs have free reign over the entire army, and now he loses that Abomination, loses the Destroyer, and this is just the downfall from EnTe that we are seeing right now. The DH is going for the kill on the DK and uses another call. This is purely for the lulz. We have the staff from the Panda. Lich dies. Fiends are about to die. DK barely with 20 HP hanging in. And not even a GG is being called. And this was the end of EnTe's tournament run here for GERA Cup episode 63. I hope you enjoyed it. And he will have a beautiful Sunday ahead of him. GG, well played.